Hello everyone, I'm Sparkle42. I've decided to do an account overview slash Lost World overview. I think the last account overview when I decided to upgrade to City Hall 25, that was on my 155th day, if I'm correct. Yeah, I think it was on my 155th day of me playing, and now I am at 281 days so far. I mean, to be honest, the game is kind of addicting, but the only gripe I have is that it's too pay to win, and that Lilith are doing nothing in order to optimize the battles, and it's very laggy. So unfortunately, that's the only problems I have. It's very pay to win, and if you have enough money, you can pretty much beat everyone else. So for example, if you spend 40 grand, you can get T5s in 2 or 3 weeks, which is what is happening in most new servers. So anyway, let's get into the account overview I have. We'll start off with the academy. First off, as you can see, I'm not free to play, completely free to play. I have spent, I think, 80 bucks so far, and I purchased Minamoto statues. I'll show you my Minamoto. He's 6 stars, as you can see, level 56. I think I've spent 30 bucks on Minamoto, and I've spent the rest on gem supply, 1 month gem supply, and growth fund, which you get 80,000 gems when you reach City Hall 25. So this is pretty good, I guess, because I was able to buy VIP level 10, and VIP level 10 is I think essential if you want to succeed, of course, because you need you need that one sculpture, one legendary sculpture a day. It really is important, and it also gives you one key. But as we all know, golden keys are pretty much useless nowadays because they've been nerfed very severely. So as I said, let's start off with the academy. I'll show you my commanders. So nothing have I upgraded in the economic path. As you can see, it's pretty much the same when I did my first account overview when I upgraded to City Hall 25. So here I've got Defensive Formation level 10 and Herbal Medicine level 10. This, well, it took me a lot of time to farm gems and to buy speed ups, so I sped it up, and now I'm going to hopefully by the end of KVK I can get completed level 9 combat tactics, because KVK gives a lot of speed ups and a lot of gems. So there's that, and I also have combined arms level 9, which is again pretty good. I'm going to upgrade my military path as much as I can. I'm not going to be focusing on the economic branch that much, because to me it's very important that I get those attack bonuses, etc., from the military technology path. So I can show you now my commanders. Oops. Can I? Thank you. First off, I got castle level 24, and I probably am going to spend 10 more dollars in order to get 1 month gem supply to get to castle level 25. So it's very expensive, castle level 25, and I also have enough arrows to get level 25 watchtower, but I need storehouse, which requires castle level 25. So anyway, let's just go to the commanders. So I've got the new chick. She's I think pretty good commander, and I've heard she can only be upgraded through her own sculpture, so you can universal sculpture to fill her up, to max her out, which is pretty good, because this will incentivize players like me that don't have enough money to spend. They can't really spend 20 grand, for example, to get tier 5 units. to log in at least every day to purchase the three sculptures you get from the medal store in Expedition, which is great. So let's summon her up. I was waiting for this, so this is absolutely fantastic. She's very good for rallying. She let's like look at the skills. So she does 800 damage. It's an AoE shaped, so pretty much like Sun Tzu and like maxed YSG. So her second skill is she slows down, which is pretty good. Second skill works very well with the expertise, so she deals an extra 20% damage to enemies who've been slowed. So if you're smart, you can pair her up with let's say maybe Cao Cao. He does slow enemies. Maybe Richard if you want healing, right? If you want a tanky rally that will regenerate health and so on and so on. Or maybe the best choice I think would be Saladin because he does slow down enemies for 5 seconds, and casting a skill is pretty much will take less than 5 seconds, so you have this constant plus 20% damage, which is pretty insane. Again, very good leading commander, very good primary commander. I'm very happy with her. All right, she's one of the new commanders. Um, I can show you my Frederick, but my Frederick is completely ruined. He's not interested. I think I've upgraded one skill. Yeah, one skill point. So it is what it is. He's ruined. So this is my Minamoto, and my Minamoto is not that good, but my intention was to get him to kill barbarians because back then commanders like Baybars, I don't think they were introduced, or maybe they were just getting introduced into the game. So we didn't have many choices to pick as free-to-play players. We had Burika and we had Lohar. Next thing, all right, next thing. I'm pretty proud with my YSG. He's 5511, as you see. I don't think I have enough stars to get him to, it's just 4 or 5 stars away from 6 stars, unfortunately. I really wanted to upgrade him to 6 stars on camera, but, well, it is what it is, as you can see. But I'm pretty proud with him. My Richard, I've spent all of my legendary statues on him and him only. So he's 5543. I'm hoping once I get to 75 Richard statues, I'm hoping I can get 1 point on this skill because this skill is very very important. This one it's kind of bad unless you're attacking cities or whatever. It is whatever. So Charles Martel completely ruined. I know I unlocked him very early in the game. I think he was my commander. It is what it is. I started playing the game on 9th of September 2018, so like 281 days ago. So I made the mistake to ruin him up, and if you're a new player, don't upgrade your legendaries past 1 star unless you've maxed out their first skill, which the first skill is pretty essential for almost all legendary commanders. You know. Next up, my Cao Cao. Well, I wanted to get the first skill. I got the first skill. Now I'll probably start spending money in order to get his sculptures because Kingdom 1 to Kingdom 30, I think, or 29. So I was Kingdom 29, then I migrated like 2 weeks ago to Kingdom 27. We could purchase daily Charles Martel sculptures. I think they changed it. I mean, they've changed it so every kingdom now can purchase only Cao Cao sculptures. And I think that's a pretty good change because the commander is pretty strong. So if you're a low spending player, first off, what you want to do is spend like $50, get Minamoto, get his first two skills to 5-5, so it's 5-5-1-1, and maybe gradually work your way up through the skills of Cao Cao because he's very essential and cavalry is pretty much very strong in the game. So if you're a low spending player, this is my one of my tips. Whatever. Next up, my El Cid. 513. Very, very happy with what he is at, because first skill, well, it's not that good. It is what it is. Second skill is absolute shit. Third skill is very important, and the fourth one. So you want to get the third skill and the fourth skill pretty much. Next up, Cleopatra. Nothing interesting. You can gain statues of hers from events and so on and so forth. So 5-5. Nothing interesting as I said. Next up, Julius Caesar. So my Julius Caesar is 5-3, and I'm aiming to get the skill to level 5. Hopefully, it is what it is. I'm happy with where he is now. I've competed in a MG Midas Governor event, and I've spent like maybe 300 million resources to pay for healing costs of my clan mates, alliance mates. Uh, and I got 20 statues for Saladin, and I've upgraded them to 2 stars because I strictly want the second skill. I'm not interested in the first skill, regardless of it is good or not. All right, I'm interested solely in the bonuses to attack and defense. And Mehmed II, 4000. Yep, nothing interesting here. And this lady, I don't think I can even pronounce her name, but she's the Lady of Merchants. That's her nickname, I guess. Whatever. You can buy 3 statues, so as you can see, you cannot exchange universal yellow sculptures, golden sculptures, legendary sculptures is what I was trying to say, to get her up, to fill her up, to max her out. I show the skills, and yep, I get the Writer of History pack, which I'm not going to buy because I don't like spending money, or at least I don't like spending biggest amounts of money, big amounts of money. So I've shown my academy and my commanders. My hospitals are almost all level 24. My training buildings are 24, all of them. I need all of the 4 training buildings to be level 25 in order to upgrade castle to level 25. You pretty much need all of your buildings to be level 25 in order to upgrade to academy level 25, because that's my goal, to get academy level 25. It's essential. So excuse me. So this is my inventory. As you can see, nothing too spectacular. I am almost pretty much empty on speed ups because I sped up not alliance researches. I meant to say I sped up my level 10. I think it was herbs, medicinal herbs. My level 10 research. It cost me like 70 days worth of speed ups, so it is what it is. All kinds of buffs as you can see here, nothing too special. Um, I have a small amount of action points. It's not too much actually, and I have a lot of XP saved up for my YSG. I also have 1 civilization change if I decide do to change my civilization. So I'm happy with France so far because I'm a infantry player. My Richard is very high, almost maxed out, so I chose infantry. But you might want to choose cavalry if you're going to purchase Minamoto and Cao. So as you can see, arrows of resistance 5,000 I need for my watchtower. Um, you know, Other useless stuff. I am almost maxed out on all epic commanders. I'm pretty much left with this guy, and I think I need 200 epic sculptures to max him out. So again, I'm pretty much done with epic commanders. unless they pump out someone new. Um, I'll actually leave the Lost World Showcase for last. I'll show you my statistics. I have a lot of dead troops because of the rallies we were doing. I wasn't, rallied, but I participated in many rallies towards flags, towards, cities. I had 1,500,000 or 510, 1,510,000, I think, before KVK. And now you see the amount of troops I have now. Yep, a lot of dead troops, as I said, which is unfortunate. Before KVK I had 200 dead, now I have 700k dead units.